This one's a little different. I'm recording on my phone because I realized my phone's camera is way better than my camera that's over there. But, like an idiot, I didn't think about the fact that my script is on my phone, and I need to look at my phone to look at my script. So that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna need to change things around. Maybe I'll print out a paper with my script on it like the old days, like a pilgrim. Either way, I'm doing this video. I didn't want to put it out yet, but you know, it's been requested of me almost daily by people that somehow think I don't know that PvZ3 came out. How would I not know that PvZ3 came out? I know it's a thing. Ooh, PvZ3's a thing, you know. No shit. I can't avoid it. No matter how much I try to go other ways and do other stuff and practice and change and expand my horizons, I will always be brought back, kicking and screaming to Popcap. Okay, with that out of the way, I played PvZ3. I played PvZ3 in the alpha, back when I couldn't talk about it, but now I can, so here I am. It's Plants vs. Zombies, but vertical. Instead of like this, it's like this. The writing is the biggest difference. The characters are very different. The plants all talk amongst each other, and it's really weird, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. It feels like the comics a lot more than the previous games. The idea is you are taking back the town one location at a time from this big tower called... What the hell was it called? Whatever, it's Zomboss's tower. And then there's this tree that keeps on barging in. It's like, oh, did somebody say stars? And fuck. If I were one of those reviewers, I would have brought out a drink and done that cliche where it's like, oh, I have to deal with that writing. Let me pull out a whiskey or whatever the hell, but I don't drink. So pretend I did that trope that every single reviewer in YouTube does. So the gameplay can be broken up to like 3 parts. So you're gonna be doing the little block invasion things where zombies will show up at an area and you're gonna have to fight all of the little nodes that are there. It'll be like 3 or 4, whatever. That's the main, like, oh, that's what you're gonna be doing whenever it happens. And when you run out, you can spend brains or something and get more of them to show up. They're synthetic, so don't worry about that. They're beyond brains. I don't think that's actually what they're called. I don't know what they're called. Then can go to the Zomboss Tower, the Devour Tower, maybe? Is that what it's called? That might be what it's called. Might be called the Devour Tower. You go to that thing, you fight in a floor. It's a few fights. I felt like it was too many. So when you get to the later floors, you do like 5 fights in a row, and it's like, come on. You clear a couple floors and you get a new location. Third thing will be the arenas, where you go against someone else, but not really, but kind of, but not really, where you're essentially trying to get a better score than the other person did on the same mission or something like that. And it really doesn't afford you that much creativity. You kind of have to do the most optimal build to get score. It's not necessarily, oh, I want to kill the enemies as fast as possible. In fact, you're kind of penalized for that, and you're penalized for using more expensive plants, because what you really want is to get more lanes filled so that you could get that extra bonus. And you want the salad bar bonus, which is get every plant that you have out and all this stuff. And typically the rounds end way too quickly for you to be able to do... I don't know what that was. Okay, either way, the rounds typically go way too quickly for you to be able to use more expensive plants, which I really like to do, like the watermelons and all that good stuff. Finally, monetization. Of course, PvZ3 has a premium currency, gems, and a built-in currency, well, a couple, coins, like everything else, and stars. Stars you're gonna get from doing basically anything. Almost everything in the game awards you these stars, and every 15 stars you're gonna get piñatas. And piñatas are the bane of my existence. They're every 15 you get a piñata, you get the seeds from piñatas, and then get the seeds to upgrade your plants and whatever. Thing is, those stars tie into a battle pass. So you're gonna be getting all these upgrades and stuff. You're gonna get the piñatas, but the thing is, you're gonna get stinky doo-doo piñatas just like that. But you could buy into the battle pass. I think it was 300 gems, and you get like the premium fancy pantsy piñatas over here on this side, as well as the stinky doo-doo ones, and you get extra plant seeds. So you can upgrade your plants, and they'll be better, and you'll survive better, and blah, blah, blah. And it kind of ruins a lot of team composition stuff that you want to do, because you have an overpowered plant, you don't really have to care as much. Also, there's no sunflowers in this game. There's one sunflower in this game, and that's not cool. The best way to earn gems, as far as I've seen, is to do the dailies. You get these daily quests, and when you do them all, you get, I think it was 70 gems for completing all of the daily tasks. And it seemed, at least when I played it, the little I played it, it seemed to be the same objectives every time. It was like, clear out a block, do the arena twice. I don't remember if you had to win, and you had to do some other thing that I don't know what it is. So okay, let me finally mention this whole thing. I can't fucking play the game. I can't play the game anymore because there's a glitch that I'm still stuck in the tutorial, and it's telling me to check out clubs. Look at the little arrow. Check out these clubs. Check out the clubs. Click on this fucking button.
Accessibility. Club chat has optional text narration capabilities. Tap anywhere to continue.
Until you check out the clubs. But guess what? Fucking crashes. And I have to restart it. I restart it, and it's like, hey, you have more stuff to download. And you know what happens then? I get taken back to the same screen where I have to check out the clubs. I have to check out the clubs. You see that? You see that little hand that's pointing right there? You gotta check out clubs. You gotta press that button, check out the clubs. Guess what happens when you check out the clubs?
Accessibility. Club chat has optional.
And it's a vicious cycle. I've uninstalled, reinstalled, I've logged out, back in, all this good stuff. I don't care anymore. If you don't want to make a game that works, then I don't want to play your game. That's it. See you in the next one. Whenever that is.